moment here just to settle in, get centered, turn the attention to the breath. So if you can, inhaling through the nose, exhaling back out through the nose. Relaxing the jaw, letting the shoulders drop, arms resting heavy at your sides. And then turning your attention to your posture, to the alignment of your spine and how it feels to be sitting upright. Perhaps back muscles are already a little tired or achy. Perhaps it feels like a bit of an effort to sit here with the chest lifted and the spine long. And as you breathe, just start to think long spine on the inhale, and then softening on the exhale. So every time we breathe in, we are thinking about our posture, how we can lift the chest a little more, how we can let the shoulders drop back. But every exhale, thinking about just softening the edges of the body. There's parts of the body that don't need to be tense or hold on to tension for us to sit here comfortably. So the shoulders, the jaw, the muscles of the face, fingers and toes relaxed. And just taking a few more rounds of breath in through the nose and back out through the nose. Finding a slow and steady breathing rhythm. A slightly fuller breath than you might have been using throughout your day. I'm going to start to add a little bit of movement. So every time you breathe in, you're going to hold on to the knees, let the chest lift, and the chin start to tilt upwards. And then as you exhale, rounding over, tucking the chin, rounding your spine. Breathing in, heart lifting, shoulders drawing back. Exhale, rounding, tucking the tailbone, tucking the chin. So seated cat-cow, trying to move in time with your breath now. We get the spine moving, we also start to feel that movement of the pelvis, the tuck as we round back, and that gentle tilt forward as we breathe in. So just doing a couple more like this, synchronizing that movement with your breath, so there's that presence of mind as we start to move the body. Next time you inhale, lift right up onto the sit bones. Hold that height, that length in your spine, and then just draw the chin to chest. Let the weight of the head drop. Breathing in. Breathing out, starting to roll the head over to one side. Again, just pausing there for a moment. Inhaling, exhale, head back through center, all the way over the other side. Breathing in and breathing out, just starting to roll ahead, side to side, again, all in your own rhythm. Finishing one more each way. And then bringing the head back up through center, just giving your shoulders a little bit of a shrug up, back and down. And then making your way over onto the hands and knees. So welcome to pad up the knees if you would like something, just to keep it nice and soft for your kneecaps. Otherwise, stacking hips above the knees, hands slightly in front of the shoulders just to ease off of your wrists. We're taking a breath in, sending the right leg back, letting the chest lift and open. Elongating from the top of the head down to that right big toe, As you exhale, slide that right knee back to the mat, round your spine. Tucking chin, tailbone into your cat stretch. Inhale, left leg back, letting the chest lift, so cat-cow variation. Exhale, round, drawing in. And just starting to alternate right and left. Inhale, exhale. Again, we're moving the pelvis, that tuck, as we round into cat stretch, tilting as we arch the spine and open up the chest. And then moving the upper spine as well, that thoracic spine. Maybe just one more each side. And we'll finish over to that left leg. Breathing in, breathing out, round. Hold it here, keep the hips aligned over the knees, drop down onto your forearms. Start to walk the elbows forward and then let your chest melt down towards the ground. So coming into your puppy pose, your heart opener. If you feel like the elbows have gone too far forward and it's feeling a little tight, you're just going to walk the elbows back in towards you. Otherwise, a couple of rounds of breath here. Opening up the chest. And then just starting to walk, shuffle the elbows all the way back in, coming up onto the hands and the knees. Keeping the knees where they are. As you breathe in, sweep that right arm all the way up, rotate through the spine. Exhale, thread that right arm underneath the left, reach across your mat. Breathing in, reach and lift. Breathing out, scoop it under, reach under. One more time, breathing and lift up. Exhale, this time slide the arm down along the mat, let your head come down. Left arm reaches forward and then we push the fingertips down and forward into the mat. So stretching into the upper spine, around the shoulder blades. And let this right arm relax to the floor. Shouldn't feel it in the neck, neck should be really comfortable. Just one more breath here, a twisted puppy. And then sliding that left hand back. Press down through the palm, inhale, right arm up. Exhale, that hand back down, coming back to your hands and knees. Changing sides, we're taking an inhale, that left arm reaching. Exhale, threading the arm underneath, reaching across. Inhale, reach and lift. Exhale, scooping the arm underneath. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, scoop it under, come all the way down onto the shoulder, onto the side of the head. Let that right arm slide forward this time. Left arm relaxing down, right fingertips pushing into the mat. Breathing into the upper spine. Draw in a deep breath. Exhale completely. And then slide that right hand back. Coming back up onto the hands and the knees. So starting to prep to come up off the mat, taking the hands a little bit further forward than the shoulders. Take a breath in, pitch the body weight forward, coming into a half plank. So the tailbone's tucked, shoulders are slightly ahead of the wrists, but my elbows are soft. As we exhale, we're tucking the toes, we're rounding back. Inhale, coming forward. Half plank, tailbone tucked. Exhale, round your cat. Couple more here. Exhale. The next time we come forward into our half plank, we're adding a little chest press. So we come forward, elbows in at your sides. Make sure that the elbows are actually touching your rib cage. Push back up. This time we lift the knees, we're in our downward facing dog. Holding here for a couple of breaths. You might want to pedal out through the heels. Invite a little bit of movement back into the body. Just creating some space, the backs of the legs, opening up hamstrings. Last inhale here. Exhale, lift the heels high, lower the knees down. So just try and keep the knees touching the mat at the same time. Back into that little half plank. We're coming forward, inhale, tailbone tucked. Really pull the navel towards the spine. Exhale, press down. Press back up. Round the spine, lift the knees, downward facing dog. My lovely mums to be, this is the variation that you are going to stick with. We are sticking with that modified variation of the vinyasa. Those who are not modifying, you're welcome to move forward into your full plank. So, my modifiers, come and bring the knees down onto the mat before this next round. We're taking an inhale, coming forward, you're either in your half or your full plank. Exhale, either chest press or down through chaturanga. Inhale, press back up into your your cobra or your upward dog, and then exhale, we're coming up and back. So full vinyasa for those who aren't modifying, will stick with me. Last deep breath. Coming forward one more time, full half plank. Pressing down, chaturanga. Inhale, either push back up or take a heart opener. Exhale, downward dog. Hands are walking back to the feet. Come into your standing forward fold, head heavy. Just letting your spine lengthen. And then we're rolling up to standing. Use the hands for support if you need to. Head is going to come up last. We're taking an inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, straight spine, fold back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking the hands out in front, downward facing dog. So either stepping forward into lizard lunge from downward dog. If you're modifying, place the knees. And then look to that right hand. Everybody step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Pop that back knee down if you haven't already. Left hand grounds. Right arm windmills forward and up. And we're taking a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down to the instep of that right foot. Lift the back knee, turn to the long edge of your mat. So I always find it easy to align the heels with the back edge of the mat, that way you can be sure that they're on the same line. Hands under the shoulders, we take an inhale, angle the toes in, the heels out. As you exhale, fold, let the head drop, walk the hands back. So if the floor is a little bit far away, stay with the hands underneath the shoulders. It's only if you find it easy to get the hands flat that you can start patting them back between the feet. Wide leg forward fold, so switch on those core muscles, lower belly in and up. Body weight should be tilting forward a little bit so we don't hang back in the safety of the heels. Take a full round of breath. And then inhale, walking the hands forward. Turning back around to the front of your mat. Spin around, this time making sure feet are hip width apart. Come on up, crescent lunge. Deep breath in, raise the arms up. You can interlace the fingers if you like. Use that grip to help slide the shoulder blades down your spine. And then take the arms back. Body weight comes forward, right foot into that arrowhead lunge. Inhale, arms up, chest lifts. As you exhale, arms coming back to the sides of the body. Last round here. Inhale, arms up. We're coming into a balance. We're moving into warrior three. Lift the back leg. Find the balance on that right side, so make sure this left hip isn't hiking up. We're trying to roll it down towards the mat. At the same time, feel like a line is attached to that left heel. Arms at the sides of the body or hands together at the heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Place that left foot next to the right and fold. Couple of breaths there. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, halfway lift, walk the hands up the shins. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees. Come all the way up. Raise the arms. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Halfway lift, lengthen. As you exhale, step back, downward dog. Option to rest if you need to rest, my lovely mamas to be. Pop the knees down, come to puppy or child's pose. Otherwise, if you'd like to flow, coming forward. Full or half plank. Exhale your chaturanga to press down. Inhale, lifting back up, either cobra, upward dog, or just finishing your chest press. And then we meet back, downward dog. Deep breath in. Exhale there. Bend the knees, we're looking forward to that left hand. We're stepping forward. Modifiers, pop the knees down, step that left foot, otherwise left foot to the outside of the mat. Right hand goes wide, left arm reaching all the way forward and up. Taking a moment here, really allowing the chest to lift and open. This is a twist without compression, so mamas, make sure that belly is away from the thigh. Deep breath in. As you exhale, we're walking around to the other long end of the mat. So I don't have my bum towards you, ignore me, I'm just changing sides. Coming back, aligning the heels with the long edge of your mat, folding forward. And this time you have the option to keep the hands down on the ground, or interlace them behind the body, palms together or palms closed, reach the arms up overhead. Again, body weight tilting forward towards the balls of the feet, a micro bend in your knees. And the body's inverted here, so slow down the exhales. Last breath. Releasing hands down if they're lifted. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Turning back to the front of your mat. Spin around, so you should have your left foot forward, your right foot back, and we're coming up into our crescent lunge. Inhaling to raise the arms. Again, you might interlace the fingers. Pausing here. Pressing your way through that back heel. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, coming forward into your arrowhead. So spine is long. Arms are pulling back to open the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms, crescent lunge. Exhale, coming forward. One more time, breathing in. Come forward, warrior three. Lift that back foot. Aiming for torso parallel to the ground. So make sure you're not swan loading. Make sure you're not swooping down through that upper body. Try and keep the spine really parallel. Nice deep breath where you are. Let's exhale, place the hands down to the floor. Step that right foot and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Breathing in, come all the way up. Raise the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Take a full breath. Breathing in, raise the arms. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Halfway lift, draw the shoulders back. And then place the hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Again, the option to rest or move through your flow. Your vinyasa, modify it with knees down, half a full chaturanga, a press up, maybe an extension, and then this time coming back, puppy pose or child's pose, forehead resting. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Last full breath. When you're ready, rolling yourself up to sitting on the heels. Head can come up last. Take a moment there, long spine. Turn the palms up, placing one hand on top of the other, joining the thumbs. Sit with the legs crossed if it feels better for your knees. Start to slow the breath. Finding that calm and steady rhythm you did at the start. Placing that right hand down next to the right hip. Inhale, left arm all the way up. Exhale into your side stretch. Breathing in, come back. Exhale, left hand down, reach that right arm. Exhale, up and over. Breathing in, come back to center. And exhale. Slide the hips over to one side. Bring the legs around in front of you, soles of the feet together, knees opening out nice and wide. And holding on wherever it's comfortable. Might be your shins, might be the ankles, might be the feet. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, hinging forward, rounding over, chin to chest. Three deep breaths here, so just starting to wind down, lengthening the exhale. Last full round. Roll yourself back up as you breathe out. And either stay with the legs like this, or find your cross-leg position again. Closing the eyes. Back to where we began this short flow practice. Tuning in with how it feels to sit after that movement. How does it feel to sit still? Hopefully feels a little less challenging, a little easier to sit with the spine long. Tension, neck, shoulders and upper back. Nice, slow and steady breath while you're here. Free to stay in this seated meditation for as long as you like, as long as you need to slow the breath. And whenever you're ready to finish, hands come together, just in front of the body, we breathe in, and exhale, head to the heart. Namaste.